Peace and love, beautiful people. Happy October 2022. Happy birthday, Libra, and happy birthday, Scorpio, at the end of this month. I have been feeling like this for the last few days, but I just really wanted to do this October reading for all of the zodiac signs. So I want to say excuse the hotel pillows, but they don't want to be excused. I have no shame, and they have no qualms with being featured in this reading. So I just hope that this also invites you to be cozy and comfortable in your fall attire ambiance. If you're a pumpkin kind of person, then put on your pumpkin candle, pumpkin incense. If that just tickles your fancy, it does not tickle mine, but that is okay. Do what resonates with you. Get comfortable. Make sure you have some water, something hydrating, something that is affirming, your lighting, everything, your environment. Ideally something peaceful and with minimal disturbance. We're going to start by doing some deep breathing, and then I'm going to mention a few different cosmic or spiritual events that will be taking place this October, and then I will get to your individual zodiac sign readings. So get nice and comfortable. Again, if you're listening to this in your car, don't close your eyes and do the breathing. I mean, you can still be mindful of your breathing, and you can still be mindful of your thoughts and being present. But wherever you are, laying on your bed, sitting on your bed, at your desk, on a curb, wherever you are, just get really comfortable and take this moment to relax and be very present. And I want you to, if you would join me, you can close your eyes to help you center. But if you'd like to keep them open, do it. It resonates with you, okay? As you are in this moment, be mindful of the parts of your body that are tight, that are holding tension, that are holding stress, that are holding angst, busy activity and movement. And without judgment, just awareness, just acknowledgement, send a breath into those places. As you inhale, new energy, new breath, assuring, affirming breath into those places that are tight and tense. Exhale and release the old air. Exhale and release the old storylines. Exhale and release any old, stuck, stale interactions and encounters and work. Continue the cycle. Inhale, filling up your belly like a warm balloon, as big as you want to make it. It won't pop. As big as you want to make it. Fill up your belly with affirming, warm, cozy, safe, secure thoughts, visions, ideas, or just nothing at all, just air. Fill up your belly in your inhale. Whenever you're ready to exhale, soften your jaw, your brow bones, your tongue, your cheeks, your fingers, your shoulders, your back, your legs, your knees, your ankles, your toes, your feet, your shins, your thighs, your calves, your wrists, your elbows. I just felt that I was holding tightness in my shoulders. Soften your shoulders, your stomachs, your backs. Just be present. Continue this cycle as long as you would like. This will be our last collective inhale. Take a deep inhale, even if you would like to set this intention now for your October. Go ahead and do it on this breath. And then exhale when you're ready to, releasing the outcome. Ready, inhale. Whew. Okay. All right, y'all. So, congratulations. We made it out of the eye of the storm that is Mercury retrograde. It officially ended October 1st. We are still in the, the post effects. So there might be some residuals, some little sprinkles, some spatterings of encounters and engagements. There might be some residual encounters and engagements that you have with retrograde-ish type things. For me, it was pulling out my laptop when I arrived at my destination about an hour ago, like 45 minutes ago, looking at my screen and seeing a glare, and I'm like, is that a crack? I've never had a crack in any laptop I've ever, well, no, maybe I have a long time ago. I don't remember. But it's been a minute since I've had a crack in my laptop. So I'm a little perturbed, and I'm also like, my screen works. I'm able to see everything. We're fine. It's okay. So that's how I've experienced the residuals, and that was just today. Excuse me, we have a full moon in Aries on October 9th. On October 25th, I believe it is, we have I would say a half moon, a new moon in Scorpio. It's a lot of fire energy. I've always felt like Scorpios were the fire energy of the water signs. So it's a lot of intense emotions and sensations coming up in October. And then of course we have Halloween, which is, during that day on October 31st, is considered to be a really high intense energy, and when the veil is at its thinnest. So our relationship and connection to the other side is less thick. There's less of a wall. It's more accessible. So there might be some visitations. There might be some messages that come through. You might be more sensitive and in tune. You might get more ringing in the ears. It's all that good stuff. And then in between, you have October 26th and 28th, where Jupiter's going retrograde and Mars is going retrograde. So, yeah, there's some pretty intense energies coming up this month. And I feel like, and this is when I say feel, this is just something that's coming to me in spirit. I feel like this is a big month for a lot of manifestations and a lot of unfolding, which makes sense, especially as we're spiraling out of Mercury retrograde, where things slow down and we're forced to or invited to be present and still and more intentional before acting so quickly. It's like the momentum kicks up and it's go time. So some projects that you started before Mercury retrograde and during, they're starting to unfold a lot quicker. Contracts, agreements, releases, money, just it's starting to unfold. Scholarships, grants, collaborations, health, hydration, having looser ligaments and joints, just movement. It's a lighter energy. So I'd say take advantage of that and just lean into it and trust it. All right. So let's go ahead and get into your individual zodiac readings. Aquarius, hi there. Happy October, Aquarius. Sun, moon, and rising. Welcome to my channel, Mellow, Neptune Waters. I am Marsha Wilson. I'm so glad to engage with you this month, October 2022. We're going to start by pulling a spirit animal card, see what spirit animal wants to support you this month. Then we'll pull a card from the tarot deck. All right. This one's to be cleared out some more. I said, nah, shuffle me more better. So I'm going to shuffle them more better. Panther spirit, reclaim your power. Electric eel spirit. Bring your ideas to life. That's what Sagittarius just got. We're going to read Panther spirit. Reclaim your power, Aquarius. Go ahead and leave these there. Panther spirit. Did y'all see that new trailer for Black Panther? My God. That's beautiful. Panther spirit, reclaim your power. It takes courage to face challenges, and right now, Panther spirit is here to say that you are braver than you think. Now is the time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being. Speak as you have never spoken before. Act as you have always dreamed. You might have the courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully, and expect to feel the adrenaline rush as you are initiated into a new, braver, bolder self. Wow. Panther spirit says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving way to that first courageous act toward reclaiming your Panther spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes, and your soul wants this. Be bold. The protection messages. Are you feeling shaky because you have made a bold move and have not yet seen confirmation that everything is going to work out? Or is fear holding you back? Are you afraid to act until all risk of failure has been removed? The moment when there is no risk whatsoever will never come. So follow the urging of your Panther spirit within and look your fear in the eye. Have you ever heard the famous line, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself? Stare down your fear and it will retreat and make way for your courage to fill you head to toe. Perhaps you are afraid you can't trust the power that is rising in you, and you fear the qualities you will find within you. Look deeply at why you resist the challenge before you. When you look deeply at why you resist the challenge before you. I'm going to read that again. Perhaps you are afraid you can't trust the power that is rising in you, and you fear the qualities you will find within when you look deeply at why you resist the challenge before you. Every part of you, no matter how dark it may seem, has a light quality, so be bold and face it. Own the light and make peace with your shadow. Spirit trusts you, so be brave and trust yourself. This is the era. This is the time. This is the month for self-trust. Libra got the same message, and so did Sag. Not the same card, but the sense of trusting yourself and moving in that energy, like in that knowing. I just heard assuredness, moving in assuredness. Go ahead and move back up to my face. Listen, Aquarius, y'all was that strong energy. Like, no, reshuffle my fish. Okay? They said, they want to be very clear. I get you. I hear you. I hear you, Aquarius. Maybe that's why, because y'all are wanting to pull these cards out in a specific way. No, that doesn't want to come out like that. All right. I trust you. I trust you. Okay, so the cards that came out, Four of Coins, the Lover's card, and the Knight of Swords. I will show you those cards more clearly shortly. All right, so you have Four of Coins is your sense of security and feeling like you are protecting your monies. And then you have, or it will protecting, depending on the context, protecting what is yours. That's relationship, that's a lover, that's an idea. If that is your own self, protecting your own image, protecting your own heart, so as to keep from any hurt, harm, or danger which reminds me of the Panther spirit. It's like, yeah, don't resist the good things because you think that it's going to absolve you of the experience of fear or failure. That's not the motivation or the inspiration. Then you have the Knight of Swords, which is action. And also, I mean, greater understanding. So I feel like a lot of you are gaining a greater understanding of yourselves and what really floats your boat. Like, that's it. I really feel like a lot of you are learning to, I mean, some of you might feel like things have to be a challenge in order for you to rightfully gain access to them, which could be where the fear or the hesitancy comes in from pursuing what it is that you want and that you desire. So, since we already know from Panther Spirit that failure may or may not come the way we expect it to, but it doesn't define you. It doesn't say anything about you when you are challenged with something and it's difficult and it's uncomfortable. It doesn't mean anything about you. So you don't have to hold so tight to a concept or an idea to protect yourself, because when you protect yourself from those things, you're also keeping out the things that are good for you, including loving relationships, including career opportunities, including travels and all that good stuff, and including moving up and moving forward, flying, expanding, especially Aquarius, air signs. That is your realm. Those heights, that high altitude. Don't let your fear of being attached to some, or don't let anything keep you attached to this earthly realm, to the place where you are trapped and you're not really being your fully evolved self. If there's something you're learning in the money sector or whatever it is, keep going. This Knight of Swords is very much the energy of traversing different realms. So even if this is something that just not really aligned with what you went to school for or what you're currently doing for work. I know I have a good friend of mine who didn't study finances, but she's digging deep into it, stocks and just everything beyond it, and loves it. She feels alive, and that's what I'm talking to. It's like, don't hold on to this thing, whether it's a job or whatever it is, so tightly that you miss out on like the thing that you truly do love. And this, sure, the lovers could be taken literally. It could mean an actual relationship. I feel like really with these cards showing up, Aquarius, that these cards in regards to any and everything that you may have allowed to put a halt or put a hold on your progress and your growth or your enjoyment, feeling like you have to attain or you have to finish this thing or this thing has to be complete or has to look a certain way before you can do what you really like or love. You have to try to be worthy of it, or you have to try to earn it. It's like you are innately worthy of what it is that you want and desire. So if there's something that you're interested in, dig deep or dig shallow, dig on the surface and let it be what it is, because it might be like, I ain't that interested no more, never mind. You don't have to remain loyal to it. Just at least give yourself the space and the permission to inquire about it. Even if it's moving to Alaska, if that seems just ridiculous, it's like you don't have to judge it. You're interested in it, aren't you? So it's valid. Okay, so this card was face down, ass up. Like it came out of the deck. It came out in reverse, the Chariot. So I feel like your progress was stunted by your own mind, by your own idea of what you should and shouldn't be doing. You may have taken a job recently that was like, oh, this is practical. This is good. Four of coins. Like, this is good. This will allow me to save. This will allow me to do this. This will allow me to work my way up. Which is not horrible. It's just also what allows you to get right to doing what you want to do and being who you want to be. So what I had done, and I might still do, but I really, no, I feel like it's only fair if I do it. Let's do it. I've been pulling a card and inviting you all to ask a question and or sit with something that you've been wanting clarity on. I'll pull a card and see what Spirit has in regards to responding to that, okay? It might have been that Chariot, though. That's why I was hesitant about pulling another card. So I was like, I feel like it was that Chariot in reverse. Nine of Wands. If somebody's question was, why it gotta be so hard? Why it gotta be so challenging? I know some people like to say, I don't want it if it's not hard, and I am not one of those people. I've released that notion. I don't know that I ever was indoctrinated in that concept. But sometimes we don't think we're worthy unless it was hard. And yet we're sometimes the same people who are like, I don't want my kids to struggle. I want to set them up for a good life. Well, then is that conviction, is that concept of living and pursuing a conviction that you truly believe in, that it has to be hard? What if it comes to you with the divine flow and ease, with challenges intermittently to elevate you, right? To elevate you. But like, it just came out of seemingly nowhere, and it was just like, yo, this is it. I'm in my pocket. I've noticed this a lot, especially with Black women. One in particular I went to Howard with, but another one I follow on Instagram, and she just made a video, or I had just seen the video, and she was talking about how she got into tech. She was like, I didn't go to school for tech, I went for finance. Another sister, like I said, I went to school with, I don't remember what she went to school for when we were at Howard together, but she's like top-notch techie. And it's like, they were interested for whatever reason, and they pursued it, and they did it, and they had access to it because they knew that they deserved access to it, that they were worthy of access to it, and they are like top notch in their, like, in the game, heavy and very financially, abundant. So this has anything to do with finances for you, and it feeling like, or whatever, relationship, finances, mindset, activities. If it feels like, why it's gotta be so hard, or if it's like, yo, if it's not hard, then I don't want it. Perhaps this is a good opportunity to know that if it has been extremely challenging and hard, that the fruit is going to be amazing. And if it hasn't been super hard, that's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean that the fruit is not going to be amazing. It just means that maybe your harder challenges for other things, they're going to come a different way. But allow the things that are easy to be easy, and the things that feel strenuous, let those be easy too. Surrender to them. That's what I mean by it. Surrender to them. Let this Nine of Wands be your confirmation, or be your answer to the work and the intention, the hard work, the love, the blood, sweat, and tears that you've put into something, into a relationship. None of those things have been for naught. None of those things are for waste. And just be mindful of what your intentions are. I just heard the word struggle. Struggle and fight. And I feel like that's in a song. I'm trying to I'm thinking common. If I am my love away. Testify. That's what I just heard. Struggle and fight. Struggle. This relationship around struggle is often not built from a place of empowerment, but from a place of fear. And so as you stand in your knowingness and your Panther spirit, reclaim your power and your audacity and worthiness, your sense of worthiness, your flame, then you will know that in any aspect of your experience that you are deserving of the experience that you want. And all you have to do is claim it. Y'all are brilliant. Aquarius are freaking brilliant. And y'all have some of the best tattoos I've ever seen. My goodness. But y'all be hard on yourselves. Really, really bigly hard on yourselves. And this is a good time to release that. And just know that the things that you desire and want can come to you. And you're worthy of them. And you don't have to, beat yourself up in order to attain it. Like, that's not the prototype. Like, that's not the way of success. At least not the path of least resistance, if that's your walk. Anyways, I feel like I'm just rambling at this point. If you all would like a clarity reading on this reading and or a separate reading, a one-on-one reading, email me mellowneptunewaters@gmail.com or go straight to my website, mellowneptunewaters.com. It's very easily, very beautifully laid out for you, very clear and direct with what my services are and how to book. But if you still have questions, email me, mellowneptunewaters@gmail.com. Follow my social media, Mellow Neptune Waters on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and so on and so forth. Like, comment, and share this video if this resonated with you. Absolutely like it. Comment if you have something that you want to engage with, and then share it with other Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising you think this will resonate with. And then I would suggest that you click on the notifications for this YouTube channel. Subscribe to this channel, Mellow Neptune Waters, and click on notifications if you're already subscribed, because then that will give you the nudge and the reminder, like, oh, the November reading for 2022 is coming up. Okay, the January 2023 reading is ready. You don't have to watch it immediately, but at least you know that it's ready and available for you. And again, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mellow Neptune Waters. I love you guys. If you would like to send a love offering, you can send it to Venmo at Mellow MarshaMellow88, CashApp $MarshaMellow88. Any amount or no amount, whatever resonates with you. It's all in love. I love y'all. Have a beautiful, beautiful October 2022, Aquarius.